What's up, residents? Alistair here, and we're going to go over some footage that was just released. So this is technically teaser 2, so this is the first time since the original trailer where we've actually got quite a lot of new footage, and we're going to go over that today. It's actually quite surprising because we were actually rumoured to get some new footage around February 27th, so it's actually a good few weeks early, which is sick. My hair is extra fluffy right now. I literally just blow dried it just before this trailer came out. So I just had to get straight to it, so please ignore how fluffy it is. And yes, it is soft. Right, so everyone's seen the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer by now. It's the 4th most liked Hollywood YouTube trailer, basically, which is pretty incredible. It's the most liked and most viewed MonsterVerse trailer of them all, which is incredible. It's crazy. Just shows what kind of reach both Godzilla and Kong have, especially if they're fighting each other. Right, so let's start from the beginning. First off, we've got Gia, just kind of chilling, just obviously about to go and approach Kong, which we did see in the original trailer. But if we move forward slightly, we do get a nice new shot of him yanking at his chains, which do appear to be pretty damn sustainable there. I really like how ferocious he looks. He looks pretty pissed. So if we're going off of that shot, it's pretty self-explanatory that he has been captured against his own will, and then he's not going willingly to fight Godzilla. It seems like they're doing it against his own wishes. I'm sorry that the video is in 4:3 aspect ratio. It's on Twitter. That's where I found it, so I didn't find an actual widescreen version. Maybe that'll be released later. It looks like it's just meant to be like a short little TV spot, basically, for the internet. We get a shot of Alex Skarsgård's character saying she's the only one that he'll communicate with. So maybe they do speak normal sign language, but it sounds like he only trusts her enough to be able to properly communicate with. Who is she and why is she special, though? That's the big question. I have a theory that her parents were killed by skullcrawlers, so Kong finds an actual connection with her, which makes sense. There'd be quite a lot of similarities there. Next, we have the same sick shots of Godzilla completely destroying some battleships. I'm super excited to see that in the film. We get the same shot of Godzilla bursting out of the water, which flips the vessel that Kong was basically strapped to, but we do see the continuation of that. So we do see the vessel completely flips over and Kong is struggling to actually get aboard. I'm really curious to see how he'll make it out of this. He's underwater, he's drowning. Maybe that's connected to the shot where Godzilla just swims towards the camera in beautiful, terrifying fashion. Kong screams, as anyone would if they were chained up to an upside-down boat.
It's Godzilla.
Yes, it is indeed Godzilla. That's a beautiful new shot of Godzilla firing his atomic breath. His eyes are glowing blue, which he did do a tiny bit in Godzilla King of the Monsters. When he was approaching Ghidorah, you could see his eyes lighting up in the reflection of the building. I've seen people saying that this is Mechagodzilla because his eyes are glowing blue. No, this is just adding on to what the previous film did. His atomic breath looks really good. If you look closely, you can see all the little bits of steam and all the smoke. Like, it looks so detailed. Obviously, you can see all the radiation like flowing through his veins. Now, this is quite hard to see, but it is Godzilla tail slamming Kong into some buildings in Hong Kong. So this is going to be what we think is going to be the climax of the film. And what this trailer does, it focuses on Godzilla attacking Kong quite a lot more. Maybe this was made in response to people saying that Kong was beating up Godzilla way too much in the trailer. But obviously we see Godzilla kicking ass in this trailer. Kong's thrown into what I think might be the bay just by the city, but he looks pretty scared. I would be too if there was a giant mutated lizard trying to kill me. Well, that was actually what my last relationship was like, so moving on. Now, right, there it is. That's the ending of Godzilla vs. Kong. Kong loses, Godzilla wins. There goes the giant walking nuclear reactor. Bravo, Godzilla. No, obviously this isn't the ending. This is probably some kind of mid-fight that they have quite early on. What it looks like to be is Alex Skarsgård and Isa Gonzalez's character. So their Monarch agents are obviously pretty distraught over Kong being downed. Alex Skarsgård, after all, is the one that's trying to bring Kong in to fight Godzilla. So obviously there's going to be quite an emotional moment. But this is quite a big thing to put in your trailer, guys. Obviously he's not dead though, so that's fine. It's fine. Here we get quite a touching scene with Gia, the Iwi girl who obviously is deaf, and she can speak to Kong using sign language. She's telling him to be careful, which is very cute. Very cute. I'm suspecting that's connected to that last shot where we just saw him downed. He's probably just unconscious, and she gives him the strength to power on and uppercut that giant lizard. His expressions look phenomenal. The CGI in this trailer is pretty amazing. I'm so happy that they've got Weta back. Weta also helped with the 2014 film, which in my opinion has the best visual effects of the MonsterVerse. So I'm happy they've brought them back to help assist with production, because it looks like it's paying off. It looks stunning. Another new shot, obviously set in Hong Kong, and Godzilla literally just slams Kong into a building. And that's for people that say Godzilla's arms are useless. So I guess he's gonna be just kind of wailing around the place, but it looks like it's working. He's a big, strong boy, so of course he's gonna be able to throw Kong around like he's nothing. And this, I love this shot. I absolutely love this shot, because this is one thing I think was missing from King of the Monsters, these human perspectives, stuff like this that could be filmed in any camera, anywhere. Literally, it's a perspective shot, and it allows you to see how big and massive and scary these monsters fighting each other actually is. And in the corner, you can actually see Kong holding his battle axe that we saw in the first trailer. Beautiful shot, fantastic shot. I love it. Well, it's the same shot of you-know-who. That's a new shot. Kong breaking his collar. In the first trailer, you can actually see a close-up of what looks to be like a green vial in his collar, and I have a feeling that is basically just kind of like a morphine or something. It stops him from being at full power, and I think they switch that off so he can just pull the chains off and defend himself. That's my theory. You see him in the distance standing on what looks to be the aircraft carrier. Godzilla's swimming towards him to kick his ass. Kong, apparently a really good jumper, leaps into the air. I don't think this is connected to the shot of Godzilla blasting his atomic breath into the air, because there's no blue tint, obviously. I think this is just him trying to get from his sunken vessel onto the larger aircraft carrier, which you can actually see him landing onto here. And he roars. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. And obviously the shot of Kong pushing Godzilla off the boat. Godzilla vs. Kong, there it is. That's the new teaser. What do I think of it? I think it's bloody fantastic. The first trailer was made to obviously just kind of highlight that Kong can defend himself. There are a lot of naysayers out there saying that Kong is a big monkey and he's just going to get destroyed by the nuclear reactor, which is, you know, a fair assumption if he was just a regular monkey. He's not. He's King Kong. But I do like how they've got that out of the way. They're like, look, he can defend himself. He's got an axe, mate. And now it's definitely a more even trailer. Godzilla's kicking Kong's ass and Kong's kicking Godzilla's ass. This trailer was definitely more Godzilla focused, which I'm all for. Godzilla's my boy. I'm always going to support Godzilla. I hope he wins. I've seen a lot of people asking me on Twitter who I think will win, and of course I'm going to support Godzilla. But at the end of the day, I just want the film to be great. I don't care who wins. At the end of the day, I just want the movie to be good, and I want them to treat each monster with respect. The film... Bloody hell. I can see! The filmmakers know that they have to treat the monsters with respect, because 50-50 fan bases are going into this thing. You got half people on Kong's side, half people on Godzilla's side, and they know that if they make Kong win and it looks embarrassing to Godzilla, that's going to be like a slap in the face for Godzilla fans. They're obviously being very careful. This is a $165 million budget film, and obviously the trailer looks much more fair. I was worried that Godzilla wouldn't be able to defend himself and it would be very Kong heavy, but no, this looks to be a fair balance. Right, what did you think of the trailer? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, then subscribe and stomp that notification button to become a resident of Dangerville today. I've been Alistair in the flesh, and we'll see you residents in the next one.